store. Whether it's live or online, check out FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos. With cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness, ready to go.
Good Thursday evening. You're looking live at Pulaski County High School Gymnasium, the big house as we like to call it. Bob Moon alongside Kevin Lloyd. We're working together back-to-back broadcast, and I tell you what, we got ourselves a dandy here tonight, Kevin. I told you when I first moved to Somerset 35 years ago, first game I ever saw was right here on this gym floor, Somerset and Pulaski, and I absolutely loved it when all the carrots hit the floor.
Well, that's probably what made you stick around.
I know it. I was like, and my first football game was Somerset and Corbin, so a couple of pretty good ones to get myself indoctrinated to local sports. But Kevin, tonight, this game, always a battle. This one is going to decide district champion. Talked to Coach Benny Blanton, athletic director here, and he said the way everything's laid out, pretty much the winner of this one is going to get the 1 seed in the 47th district tournament.
Yeah, it's a big game tonight. They played, 5-6 weeks ago at the Briar Patch. Pulaski come out on top, I think, by 8 in that one. So Somerset looking to steal a road victory here tonight.
Yeah, because I think the last thing you want to do in that opening round is have to play Rockcastle. Because it's 2-3, it doesn't really matter if you're not the one. However, the one's not going to be easy because a Casey County team that's always capable of putting together a decent ballgame, but the tournament's at Casey.
At Casey, I got it.
And sometimes it can be rougher than a night in jail to play over there.
No, you don't want to go.
And
it's not the best matchup to play any district game or a game that counts at somebody else's home court.
Right, and that's where I'm going. I just, you never know. Now, stats, paper, everything we've seen says no, but we've seen stranger things happen in district
But I agree, there's a lot on the line tonight. It's just a big, and always a fun game.
It should be a fun game. I hope the students show up in full force. Looks like the Somerset, they're all in black tonight is that section. And we have the Battle of National Championship cheerleading squads.
Oh, okay.
So both of these come home bringing titles home, Somerset and Pulaski County. So congratulations to those. I'm sure we'll hear about that from our good friend and public address announcer, Jeff Litton, later on. But Kevin, I think it's time for those keys to the game.
Yeah, the keys to the game are brought to you by the Millie Weaver team, your real estate champions. We all know success starts with a winning strategy, whether it's on the field or finding your next home. Just like a great coach, the Millie Weaver team will provide with the local knowledge and expert advice you need to score your local real estate goals. We cover all the basics from listing your home for top dollar to guiding your first-time home buyers through the entire process. For a team that has the keys to the market, look for the Millie Weaver team. Call today at 606-485-1865. What are your keys, Bob?
Well, my key tonight is to don't let your opponent get inside your head. We talked about the rivalry and how much fun it is. But
this is one of those games that can get chippy.
Yes.
And often does.
Yes.
So, and the refs will be looking out for that early on, I'm sure.
Yes.
But, I've been impressed with how well they've behaved the last several years in this rivalry because they've been neck and neck, and even the region title a couple years back here.
Yeah. And that was the year that Somerset upset Danville Christian, am I right?
Triple overtime or quadruple overtime.
They were exhausted. But, I agree. I think the other key to the game is fans behave yourselves. You know what? Let the kids have fun. Don't get involved. Just root them on and, cheer for your favorite team. But, I think that, try not to let your opponent get in your head. Play sound defense and take advantage of fast breaks. Get the points when you can get them if you can get the run. I think we're going to see some pace.
Yeah, and these two coaches, I think, are two of the best coaches in the region. John Fraley, his reputation speaks for itself, been to multiple Sweet 16s. And Coach Young, like the way he coaches, I love his teams. Like they always play so hard, and they're physical, they're quick, they're just, I don't know. I just love how he coaches his team, and when you bring two well-coached teams together tonight, like it's going to come down to those little bitty hustle plays, those 50-50 balls, some made free throws possibly. It's going to be those little things that determine this game.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And if you've ever got the chance, we won't get a lot of good video tonight because we're on the near side. He's down below us. But Coach Ryan Young is a hoot to watch. He's got let's just say he gets a little animated at times. And my wife enjoys watching him as much as she enjoys watching the basketball game itself. But it's all part of it. We're about a minute and 44 away from getting things off. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups right now. First of all, for the visiting Somerset Briar Jumpers, Aiden Apsher is a senior guard averaging 21 points a game. Josh Lewis averages almost 9 points a game at junior guard. Cole Grundy in double figures with a little over 11 points per game at forward. Brock Stevens, another guard, he's at double figures, averaging just over 10 points a game. And then Jacob Bartley, the big man in the middle, 5 points a game. He is a senior as well. So it'll be Apsher, Lewis, Grundy, Stevens, Bartley. Mentioned the Jumpers coached by Ryan Young, 13-5 on the season, 4-1 in district play.
Now I can actually hear you. So.
Oh, there you go.
I feel like that speaker was right in our ears.
It is. Loud sound system here. They struggled with that. We're going to step out, take a break. I'll come back. We'll give you the Pulaski starters after that and get you set for tip-off here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Starts a business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to unitedcumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Starters for Pulaski County Maroons. It's senior guard running the offense, Carson Fraley. He averages 12.6 points per game. Blake Fraley is a sophomore guard, and he averages 10 points a game. Cam Measle, a junior guard forward swingman. He runs about 9.5 points a game. Kate Hargis, a little over 8 points a game as a junior guard. And Tanner Abser, he's in double figures on the season, 11 points per game. A sophomore swingman. So it's Carson Fraley, Blake Fraley, Cam Measle, Kate Hargis, Tanner Abser, coached by John Fraley, as we said, 14-7. Again, for Somerset, Aiden Abser, Josh Lewis, Cole Grundy, Brock Stevens, and Jacob Bartley. All the introductions have taken place here, and we are at center court where Big Jake Bartley is set to tip it off for Somerset, and it'll be Cam Measle for the Maroons. 8 minutes up on the scoreboard. It's going to get loud. It's going to get raucous. Sit back, enjoy this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tip controlled by Somerset, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it will go to the Jumpers. It's controlled. It was actually Bartley that won the tip, but so it'll be the Jumpers inbound the basketball. Absher bring it into front court. Man-to-man defense for the Maroons to get things started. Nice screen out there for Absher. A little behind the back. Finds his man in the corner. That's Lewis. They've changed numbers on me. They feed it down low to Bartley. It's no good. He misses, and we got a foul on Cole Grundy. His first, team first. Carson Fraley will bring the ball into front court. This is a team in Pulaski that they got 2 or 3 guys that can manage the offense. In the middle from about 13 feet. No good was Cam Measle. I'm sorry, that was Hargis, excuse me. Little pitch and catch out front for the Jumpers. Get it out top to Bartley. Long way from the basket. That's not his area, but he's out there just to distribute the basketball. Absher now back to Bartley, who's worked his way down low. Good defense by the Maroons, not leaving anything open in the lane. Directing traffic, that's Josh Lewis. He'll get it back to, and I believe that's Brock Stevens' number. Is he wearing 22 tonight? He is. Had him at 12, but little change from the corner. That's Josh Lewis. He's got 3, and the Jumpers are on top, 3-0 with 6:30 to go in this first period. Now we got a whistle. Nope, I'm sorry. I thought I heard a whistle, and then I looked up, and we're playing. Fraley, right-hander down. Good defense that time by Grundy. Now he goes up over the top of Grundy, and a nice move by Carson Fraley. cuts the jumper
Carson's
lead.
a tough guy to stop down low.
He really is. And he's about 6 foot, 6'1", but he is thick.
He's a load.
Ball in the corner. That's Stevens. He'll get it out to Lewis. Little fake. Now in the corner. No good by Apsher, and rebound comes down to Pulaski County's Blake Anderson, and Maroons got the ball in front court. 3 ball. No good by Hargis. Somerset gets the rebound. Stevens has it in the corner. Working around the perimeter. Apsher dribbles into the top of the key. Stevens sets up. 3, got it. It looked good when it left his hand.
And those aren't just wide open looks either. That's somebody in your face.
It was contested. But he caught the ball ready to shoot and knew he was going to have a hand in his face. It's a great job. Baseline, drives, kicking it out to Blake Fraley. Now they'll reset everything at the top. Tanner Apsher back to Carson Fraley. A little between the legs dribble. He's guarded by Cole Grundy. Free throw line. Basket by Measle.
Yeah. He had a really nice game the other night against Somerset Christian as well. He's tough.
Yeah, he's getting hot at the right time of the year. See up off of the bench, Marcus Jones going to come in, and we got a stoppage in play. So Marcus will replace Jacob Bartley, excuse me. I know better. Ball comes inbounds. That's Hargis. Give it to Fraley on the right side. He finds Blake Fraley out top, looking for a screen. Guarded up top there by Josh Lewis. Jumpers wearing black uniforms tonight, so we have changes in uniform numbers. Nice feed down low to Cam Measle. He's got 4, and we're tied at 6 apiece. 4 minutes gone in this first period of play.
That's on the classic Pulaski possession there. They're just patient and wait to find the open man.
Tries to drive baseline, does Apsher, gets cut off. Now the jumpers work the ball around the perimeter. A little between the legs dribble for Anderson. He'll dish it off to Lewis. No good on the 3. Rebound pulled down on the weak side by Blake Fraley. Carson Fraley in the zone. Spin move on Cole Grundy, and that's textbook. Maroons have their first lead of the night. 8-6.
Yeah, a little over 3 to go. I'm not doing the game clock again tonight. We're a little short-handed.
We'll try to keep you up to date on the score. Kevin will do that, and I'll make sure we got the clock right. We got a foul. That's going to be called on Tanner Apsher. His first team first. Each team just 1 foul in this first quarter. Apsher, the kiss off the glass. Little bank shot action, and Apsher's in the book with 2, tied up at 8. Under 3 minutes to go. Carson Fraley gets everybody in position where he wants to see them. Fraley thought about the 3. Instead, he'll penetrate and then kick it out over on the far left side. Good defense that time by Brock Stevens. Giving it up. Blake Fraley draws a bump, and now we got something on the floor. Somebody lost a mouthpiece.
Fraley on Fraley crime over there.
Well, he lost our spectacles. He's not wearing a strap. No wonder. All right. We got the glasses picked up. Carson Fraley's got them on. He can see clearly now. I'll sing that for you later if you like, Carson. He'll pump. 3. Got it. 7 points for Carson Fraley. 2:18 in the first, 11-8. Maroons on top. Ball knocked out of bounds by Blake Fraley, defending Brock Stevens, a little full court man-to-man. Now Cole Grundy's going to go take it out. Cole Grundy versus Carson Fraley tonight's going to be a fun one.
With advantage Fraley so far.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absher looking for a cutter. Now maybe to try and feed it down to Grundy. He can't do it. Little spin move, pulls up, 16-footer, and he's fouled. Not the guy you want to foul. He's 82% from the line. I think last year at one point in time he was leading the state in free throw percentage, or he was near the top all the time. So,
and like you said, they're not, 70+% in high school is pretty nice. And
80%.
80 is a luxury. That's who you want the balls. You want his hands on the ball down the stretch for sure.
So first one is good, cuts the Maroon lead to 2. Second free throw, pretty. Got it. 4 points for Aiden Absher. 1 point advantage for the Maroons. They'll walk it in. Stevens with some token pressure.
Just under 2 to go here in the first.
Trying to spread the floor, create a little space. Marcus Jones in the middle there. Long three, rims out. And there's Carson Fraley. He just took that ball away from... I didn't see who it was for Somerset. My numbers are, that's Cup. Thank you. And put it back up and in. Fraley's got 9. Pass out top, Lewis. He's going to drive. Big bump from Blake Fraley. I think he's going to get whistled for the infraction. He is. Be the third foul against Pulaski County with 1:15 to go in the first.
I kind of like that strategy, driving it in on Fraley, making him make a decision.
Cole Grundy with a nice move to the basket and a soft hook to kiss off the glass. His first basket of the night. 13-12. Maroons on top. Little 2-3 zone now by Somerset.
Under a minute to go.
Work the ball into the corner to the Maroons. Now back out top. Hargis all the way around. Gets it over to Nish Patel, who's checked into the ball game. Carson looks at a 3, fakes the pass, looks at a 3, fakes, and then does pass it off to Blake Fraley. 3-ball no good. Rebounded by Somerset, and here come the jumpers back the other way.
Maybe going to hold for the final shot here?
Oh, I think so. Yep, that's going to be Josh Lewis. He's guarded by Nish Patel. Man-to-man defense for the Maroons. Lewis now with 12 seconds to go. Hand it off to Cup. Over to Aiden Absher. Stripped and the ball tip. Flip. Picked up by Grundy. He fires it off the rim. Rebound. Weak side. No good. That was, Lewis. He threw it up there, tried to make it go at the buzzer, didn't get it, but it's a 13-12 score after 1 period of play. We're back after this.
Of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you. Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for. Whether it's live or online, check out FordBrothersInc.com.
Sold! Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
While we were on break, the Somerset Briar Jumpers tied it up. How's that, you say? We missed it. There was a whistle and a foul, and Josh Lewis went to the free throw line for 2, hit the first one, and we are now tied at 13-all. It's going to be Pulaski County ball on the alternating possession.
Yeah, whistle right at the buzzer. We couldn't hear the whistle for the buzzer.
So Nish Patel, he'll get it inbound. Him and Hargis. Now it's Blake Fraley. Back to Patel and Carson Fraley. Carson calling for it at the free throw line. He's got it. Finds a man wide open. Down on the blocks. Measle missed it, and the ball tipped out. Controlled by Brock Stevens at Somerset.
That Measle's tricky. He always ends up getting open right under the basket down here.
We talked about it in our broadcast the other night about moving without the basketball. Absher gives it up to Stevens. Now back out to Absher. Grundy on the far right side. They work it down in the corner to Cup. Cup across the top of the key. Down low to Bartley, who's checked back in. He'll dish it out to Grundy. Too strong. Up for the rebound was Absher battling Blake Fraley. They're going to say last touch by Fraley for the Maroons. So Somerset will inbound the ball. Stevens hits it in. Top of the key. Extended. No good on the three. But there's Grundy with the rebound in the putback.
Nice grab by Grundy. He saw it was a little short there and just went straight toward the ball.
15-13. Jumpers back on top. Get it to Carson Fraley. He draws a double team, so they kick it to Nish Patel in the corner. A little long on the three-point attempt, and it was rebounded by Absher.
Neither one of these teams give you an easy look at the basket.
No. Absher gets away with a little push out there. A little battle down low now with Measle and Bartley, and Bartley wins that battle. 17-13, 4-point advantage for the Somerset Briar Jumpers. Measle pulls up, short, battle for the rebound between two jumpers, Grundy and Bartley, and Grundy comes away with it. He'll give it up to Absher, bring it up on the right side. Thought about going down the lane, now kicks it out. Stevens faked the three. Around the perimeter. Cup will have it. He thought about driving cut off there by the Maroons. Good patience by Somerset. Good defense by Pulaski.
Somerset resetting here.
A little bit of a defensive battle, Kevin. Feed it down low. Grundy, he's feeling it. Not that time. He felt like he got pushed. No call. Rebounded by Carson Fraley. Spin move at the top of the key, and there's the walk. You heard?
That's either going to be a foul or a walk.
Easton Anderson going to check into the ball game. He's going to give Cam Measle a lunch pail kind of player, isn't he? He just gets in there and he just never stops working. Absher gets a screen out top, and then Patel comes out on the switch, and minor collision. Hockey, that's just a good body check. Basketball, it's illegal. 17-13 your score, 4:57 remain in the first half of play. You're listening to Toyota Somerset's High School basketball presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers. This is the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of, I'm going to say the night, because we got two more tomorrow night. We had one earlier this week. Fake, nice job on the fake by Brock Stevens, and he's got 5 points. Not very tall, but he was able to create some space.
Somerset's held Pulaski scoreless here for what?
Quite a while. Well, the half, yeah. Well, the quarter, yes.
Yeah, the quarter, yeah.
Almost 4 minutes, because we're down to 4:20.
Probably would have been a timeout or two if they'd done it for the whole half.
Indeed. Anderson with the ball, backs out. Good anticipation there by Stevens, but driving down the lane, up with it, short. That was Hargis, rebounded by Somerset. Here comes Aiden Absher over in the corner to Lewis. Absher eyes the basket, looking to see if Bartley can get free down low. A pretty big battle down there between him and Measle all night long. Now they're about 20 feet away from the basket. Somerset again resets it, and you can.
There's some of that intensity you were talking about with Coach Young.
Yes, I just noticed that. 3 ball, no good. Tipped out, rebounded by Cade Hargis. Here come the Maroons. Back towards our end of the floor. We're sitting about even with the free throw line at the Pulaski County end right now. Go ahead, fake, handoff to Hargis. He'll give it up to Fraley. That's Blake Fraley. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Still scoreless in this quarter are the Maroons. Give it up, fakes the 3, now drive, and stop dead in his tracks as Hargis kicks it back out. And a 3 by Easton Anderson as I'm not sure if he got fouled. They didn't call it, but he fallen away, and we got a 30-second timeout on the floor.
I'd like to thank Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to their highest level of physical activity possible. We are proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. And a big thank you to the Don Franklin family of dealerships, your official photography sponsor for Lake Cumberland Sports. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go to their Facebook page at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. Bob?
Sometimes in our family, that's not always a good thing. Marcus Jones fights for the ball. He gets it, drives down the lane, outlet pass, working around to Brock Stevens, and he's got a couple of those big threes. 8 points on the night, 22-16 at the 2:25 mark of this first half. Stevens, sticky defense all over Hargis. Carson Fraley, a little crossover, tries to go right side, off the glass, up and in. He's in double figures now with 11.
And when in doubt, you always see Pulaski County go back to Carson.
Absolutely. He is the bell cow for this team.
He's the slump buster.
We got a charge called against Pulaski County. It's going to go
against Somerset.
I'm sorry, Marcus Jones. I'll get it right in the second half because they'll be going towards their own bench, right? Jones. He and Measle a little look-to-do, and a turnover gives the ball back to the Briar Jumpers, Brock Stevens.
I think Measle a little surprised by that behind-the-back pass.
Grundy, he'll hand it off to Absher. Absher through the legs, drives, left-hander, no good. Tough shot. Measle got the rebound, brings it back. Coach Young thought there was a foul there, and there's a bad call there. That looked like it bounced right off the chest of a Maroon, but I'm a long way from it.
Yeah, he's a little better positioned than we are.
Yeah. And now the student section getting a little cool your jets talk from the official. I like it. I was telling somebody earlier, inlet pass comes into Easton Anderson, loose ball on the floor. They pass down underneath. Good by Measle, and there's Jones for the rebound. He'll give it back to Brock Stevens. They work it in the corner, do the Maroons. Lewis, Stevens.
Under a minute to go.
Down to Absher. Couldn't get a good clean grasp on it, but he recovered, gets it out to Stevens. Shot no good. We're going to get a foul, I believe, on Marcus Jones.
I am so impressed with Measle. He gets down low and he works himself into great position, either either to get the ball or for a rebound or like he's a really nice looking player.
Hard to argue with that. He is.
And he's undersized and low, but he comes out with a whole lot of rebounds.
Scrappy.
My clock is going here.
Vargas down to 35 seconds to go in the paint to Carson Fraley. He drives, and I think he's going to draw a foul from number 33. That's Jacob Bartley. Take your life into your own hands when you try to go up against Jake Bartley. He is a large specimen out there on the basketball floor. Carson Fraley hits it. His free throw shooting has improved a little bit as the season's gone on. 1 point early, he was at 25%. That one rims out. Yeah. Rebounded, picked up off the floor by Grundy. He'll give it up to Brock Stevens. I'm sorry, that is Aiden Absher. Stevens is set up down here in the corner on this near side. Long way away, playing for the last shot. 12 seconds to go. 22-19 your score. Grundy.
5 seconds.
Starting out there. That was Anderson now trying to back tip, and they're going to call a foul on Easton Anderson. That's tough right there, but anytime you reach around on those back tips, it's tough not to call it.
Half a second to go here.
Yeah, this is going to be a catch and shoot situation. Ball comes in bounds. They got it off. No good. That was Absher. We are at halftime. 22-19, your halftime score. This is Toyota Somerset's High School basketball presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
A business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Stats and correct score is important for players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping their taxes and finances in order. For over 27 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor, the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road right here in Somerset. Bob, we got the national champion cheerleaders down here with their white jackets.
You were just telling me, the white jacket is the
I got an education. I live with somebody who knows all this stuff.
So it is to cheerleading what the green jacket would be to the Masters champion.
Yeah, that's right. If you walk away with the white jacket, it's only the national champion gets the white jacket.
All right. Well, congratulations to the Pulaski County Maroon cheerleading squad. And then I said we had Battle of the Cheerleaders because of the way they break things down. The Somerset cheerleading squad came back with a world champion title. And I'm sure we'll be at Somerset sometime, and we'll get to hear their introductions as well. So, congratulations to both of these schools and their cheerleading squads and all the other cheerleaders in our county, in our broadcast area. I tell you what, we got a lot of good competitive cheerleading in this whole region.
Well, Kentucky is one of those cheerleader states, and I never had thought about it because Kelly's like, my wife was telling me, how many states do you think like their kids dress up as a cheerleader? There's so many Pulaski or Kentucky Wildcat cheerleaders at Halloween time.
Yes.
Well, that's probably not the same out west.
Right.
So it is big in this area, in this region of the United States.
And I'm not going to get in. A lot of people argue, is it a sport, is it not? I will tell you what, I don't want to compete in any athetic competition with any of those young ladies out there.
I can never do for a second what they do.
No. Get this. Now, when I wrestled in high school, we were cheerleaders at a couple of our boys' basketball games, but we were like in shorts, T-shirts, and we got to hold the megaphone and yell. That was about it.
You were just trying to be around the girls.
Exactly. 22-19 is your halftime
Mama
score.
didn't raise no fool?
Nope, she did not. Well, and just to tell you, on that same theme, I was also the only guy in our senior class, only guy in our high school that worked in the office. Everybody says, you're kidding. You worked as an office worker? Heck yeah, there was about 12 senior girls in there. So I knew where to go. Let's go ahead and give you a quick scoring recap. It was all tied up after one quarter of play at 13 apiece. And then the Jumpers held Pulaski County scoreless for the first 4 minutes of the third period. Finally, they were able to put up 6 points. Jumpers had a decent half. They ended up with 9 in that quarter. So that's where we are now at 22-19. For Somerset, scoring, Jacob Bartley has 2, 4 points apiece for Cole Grundy, Josh Lewis, and Aiden Apsher. Leading Somerset in scoring is Brock Stevens with 8. 2 couple of threes to help him get there. On the other side, this won't take long. Only 3 players have scored for Pulaski County. Easton Anderson has one of the 2 threes, and that's his only points, 3. Measle has 4 on a couple of field goals, and Carson Fraley leads all scorers with a total of 12, and he had 1 3 in there as well. Playing and failing to score for the Pulaski County Maroons, I want to mention Cade Hargis, also Tanner Absher. They did not, and playing and failing to score for Somerset would be Marcus Jones and Maddox Cup. 22-19 at halftime.
Yeah, thank you for joining us for our Wings and Rings video game of the day. I kind of like that, Bob. What's your next great play? Deciding on what to eat after the game. Don't just settle for any fast food. Get a win for your taste buds with Wings and Rings. They've got over 12 sauces of their award-winning rings, from sweet to super spicy. Plus, they're more than just wings. Loaded burgers, crispy onion rings, and mouth-watering mac and cheese are a guaranteed touchdown. Whether you're celebrating a big victory or grabbing just a bite with your team, make your next stop at Wings and Rings. Stressed, anxious, depressed? At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Service, they can get your services started today. Intrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on their phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust, your mental health matters.
Indeed, it does. Want to remind folks, too, about 988. That is the National Suicide Lifeline Crisis Line. And if you're a veteran, it's you can dial 988 as well. Press 1, and they will connect you with veteran services. But I'll tell you what, if you need to call, text, or chat to anybody, you can call Intrust Counseling or just dial 988 and get the help you need. There is absolutely no shame in telling somebody, I just need to talk, man. We got about a minute and a half or so. We got to step out. We'll be back for the second half right after this.
Starts a business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Second half of action about to begin. Cole Grundy will inbound it for the Somerset Briar Jumpers. They will be at our goal to our right as we look at it in the backcourt. He gets the ball in to Aiden Absher. Absher brings it into front court. Bartley comes all the way out to get the pass. Hands it back to Absher. Bartley wide open down low and couldn't handle the hot pass. Lost the handle on it. Turnover picked up by Carson Fraley. Feeds it in the corner to Tanner Absher. No good, but the putback by Cade Hargis cuts the lead to 1.
Pulaski come out here with a little different defensive setup here on the half court.
Little full court pressure, man to man. Stevens gets it into the front court. Now he gets the ball back, and we got a timeout. They're saying he stepped on the line. I thought maybe Coach Young called a timeout. As Stevens started to drive the baseline, but he hit the sideline and turnover, back-to-back turnovers for Somerset, and that doesn't bode well for Coach Ryan Young's squad. Hargis, he brought the ball up. Now Carson Fraley, he calls for the play. Always present, fist play, nice feed down low, and that's Measle. 4 points, and Ryan Young doesn't like it. He is going to call 30-second timeout.
And that's your Cassie Aiken Realtor timeout. It comes down to this, one shot the whole game, the entire season decided by a single free throw, and swish. That's the feeling of confidence. When you're making the biggest shot of your life, buying or selling a home, you need to have that same confidence in your agent. Cassie Aiken with Blocker Realtor Ford Brothers. In real estate, the closing is your free throw. Don't let your biggest investment rattle off the rim. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to list, Cassie's here to ensure your shot is a guaranteed solution. Cassie Aiken with Blocker Ford Brothers, turning dreams into addresses. Bob, Pulaski's come out here. We were talking off air about, you said they would make an adjustment. They have made the adjustment. They went down low a couple of times and thrown a little defensive look at Pulaski, their first trip, or down Somerset's first trip down the court here. So,
Let's see. Somerset, they need a basket now. Try to stop this. Two possessions, 2 turnovers in this third quarter. Bartley, he'll give it up over on the left side to Lewis. Now Absher has it. He draws a pseudo double team, but that means Stevens wide open. No good. Front of the iron. Tip. Bartley's fighting for it. Somerset does pull it out. Grundy, he gets it to Lewis. And Lewis drains it, his second 3 of the night. He's got 7, and it's back to a 25-23 lead for the Jumpers. Ball on the floor in the middle. Little garbage basketball now. 3 ball from number 3. Blake Fraley rebounded by the Jumpers. Here they come the other direction. Up hard off the glass. Blocked, rebounded, battled for, pulled out by Carson Fraley. Long pass out ahead to Cade Hargis, but it's deflected, and they're going to say it went off Cade Hargis. I don't think he liked the call.
It was off Pulaski, though. The tip was from Somerset, but I think it ended up off Pulaski.
Deflected it right into Cade.
Yep.
Absher has the ball out top, guarded there by Hargis. Good defensive player always. Now Grundy, top of the circle for a 3. Shoots 28% from 3-point range. That's his first one of the night, and puts the Jumpers up by 5 with 5:30 to go in the third period.
He caught that looking to shoot.
Good. Well, pass down low. That's Hargis drives, and it's good. Hargis with 2 baskets here in this third quarter. Up and in. That is Cole Grundy now with 9 points. Number 10's got the hot hand. Left-hand dribble, turn around. Nice touch off the glass for Hargis. He's hot. He's got 6 at the Maroons. 8 points here in this third quarter. 4:50 to go. Absher feeds it to Bartley. Now over on the right side to Lewis. Down to Absher, drives across, left-handed, soft hook, but a little too strong, but he's fouled. Talked about Absher, 82% free throw shooter. All free throws in high school basketball now are 2-point or 2-shot free throw attempts. There's no such thing as the 1-and-1. If you get to 5 fouls in the quarter, you shoot 2 for the remainder of that period. Second one by Absher Money. Back to a 5-point margin. Almost at the halfway mark, 4:35 to be exact in this third quarter. Fraley.
Coach Young has to like what he's seen here after his timeout.
I was going to say, good use of a timeout, wasn't it? Faking the 3. That was Absher. And goes up, left-hander, no good. Ball's tipped, picked up loose off the floor by Bartley. Bartley's had a pretty decent defensive game tonight and got a couple of rebounds out of it as well. Hayden Absher for Somerset. Now he'll go left, baseline, kicks it over in the corner. Lewis got it! Timeout on the floor this time. It's John Fraley, coach of the Maroons, with 3:59 to go. 35-27, we'll take it.
Yeah, as the teams get ready to take the court, remember that a strong defense is the key to a big win. A car wreck can turn your world upside down. You need a strong defense in your corner, and that's exactly what you'll get with the team at the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley. When you're facing a personal injury, a car wreck, a truck accident, or criminal defense, they're ready to fight with you. They're trustworthy, aggressive, knowledgeable legal advocates on your side. So if you or a loved one are ever in a legal fight, hit them with the jab. Call the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley, PSC, today at 606-676-7625, or find them online at carwreckattorneykentucky.com. That's the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley, PSC.
Nish Patel checked into the ball game for the Pulaski County Maroons. Carson Fraley brings it up. And Cade Hargis now pulling up. Blocked! That was Brock Stevens who went up and blocked Cam Maisel. Now we're going to get a foul on number 33, Jacob Bartley, his second foul of the night. And referee showed us a little forearm shivers. Pushing foul. Get the ball into Patel in the corner. Carson Fraley's directing a little traffic out there. Left elbow extended beyond the three-point line. Now he'll pull up after dribbling to his right. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. And as I say, last touched by Pulaski County's Cam Measle. Jumpers bring the ball. One-on-one defense by the Maroons. Full court style. Stevens bounces it out to Grundy, and now they give it up, and we got a moving screen. 33, I believe. Bartley. So Bartley picks up his third foul rather quickly, and that's going to get Marcus Jones up off of the bench. Marcus, just a sophomore, really developed. He's come a long way in the last year and a half. Carson Fraley with the ball. He gets a screen, but a good switch out there by Grundy, and kick the ball outside, fake the three, now pull up in the middle. That's Hargis. He has to dish it off, gets it to Carson Fraley. He finds an open cutter, too strong, no good. Nish Patel pulls it down. On the miss, that was Hargis, and now it's laid up and in.
Measle.
I missed it.
It's Measle.
Measle, thank you. He's got 8. 2:40 to go. 35-29, losing the ball, trying to drive to the back of his Apsher. Here come the jumpers the other way. Carson Fraley all the way back out to Hargis on the long pass. Hargis will pull up at the free throw line. Got it. Hargis has 8 points in this third quarter. 8 of the 12 scored by the Maroons. 35-31. Chipping away are the Pulaski Maroons. Screen out top for Apsher. He goes around the defense, switches to the right hand, and lays it up and in. Apsher now with 8 points. Blake Fraley dish it in the corner to Carson, cousin Carson. Carson dribbles with the left hand out there, and he's just kind of allowing his offense to get where they want. Create a little space, hand off on the little give, and Blake Fraley drives but draws a foul, and that's going to be on Brock Stevens.
A big thank you to the Don Franklin family of dealerships, the official photography sponsor of Lake Kerwin Sports. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family.
37-32 after the make by Blake Fraley, 62% free throw shooter on the season.
That's 37-32 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
33. Fraley hits the second. Those were his first 2 points of the night. And again, we talked about, I thought he's going to have to get involved in the offense a little bit more. He's good at distributing the basketball, but they're going to need him to hit a couple of baskets. Hayden Apsher has it out front, and he'll get it over to Maddox Cup. Cup with a crossover dribble. Almost lost the handle on it, but able to get it to Josh Lewis.
Lewis looking to shoot.
Yeah, he is indeed. But there's Grundy. Oh. Great position on Carson Fraley, and Grundy in double figures now with 11.
Tough to defend that.
Indeed. 3 ball. Top of the key. Top of the circle by Measle. He's got 11.
He's the one guy I noticed on offense that Somerset keeps losing defensively.
Yeah. Driving right side up strong over the top of Hargis, but no good. That was Apsher, and the rebound comes down to Pulaski. We're at a half a minute to go in the third period. 39-36. Pulaski can cut it to 1 or tie it up with the 3, and it looks like they're content to play for 1 as we hit 20 seconds. Carson Fraley standing out on the sword handle of the maroon, the pirate logo at center court. We're under 10. 6. Fraley gonna go, gives it up, and no good. Rolls out by Measle, but on the rebound, we got a foul. And that's going to be on Carson Fraley, his first. Just the second team foul, so no shots. 1.5 seconds to get the ball. 84, 85 feet. Long outlet pass to Absher. He throws it up. Looking for a foul. Not going to get that one. 39-36. Your score at the end of 3. We'll be back right after this.
Of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for. Whether it's live or online, check out FordBrothersInc.com.
So, Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Bob, we got us a good one here, huh?
We do. We showed up tonight at the big house thinking we'd have a good basketball game, and we have not been disappointed. 39-36 jumpers lead it. Maroons have the ball. Driving is Hargis. Now he kicks it back out to Fraley. There at the top of the key. That's Tanner Absher. No good, but he got his own rebound. Missed threes a lot of times. Create those long rebounds. You got to be paying attention. So the Maroons maintain possession. 30 seconds have clicked off here in this fourth quarter. Drive in the lane. Good defense. Losing the ball was Hargis, but he gets it back. Carson Fraley decides I'm going to get involved in this scoring in this quarter. He's shut out in the third, but he's got 3:15 on the night. Second tray of the evening. They work the ball down low to Absher. Guarded out there by Hargis. Goes under the basket. Reverses off the glass and draws a foul. The foul is going to be on Measle.
The way they've played tonight really have been kind of mirrors of each other.
Yeah.
You know, they're looking to take it down low, try to get an open shot, but if they find themselves with an open three, they'll take it.
Absher hits the free throw. He's in double figures now with 11. You know what this is? It's almost like district tournament basketball. A lot of good defense.
Yeah.
3-ball, right side, rattles it in. That is Cade Hargis. 11 points all in the second half. He averages 8 a game. 33% shooter, though, from the three-point line, so if he can find some space, he can be dangerous. Driving, Stevens all the way underneath, now comes back out. Lewis tried to go baseline, ran into traffic, and Brian Young bails out. Josh Lewis calls timeout, 42-all with 6:24 to go.
If you haven't been to the Rex restaurant in Nancy, Kentucky, you haven't had real home cooking like Grandma made. From their homemade chicken and dumplings and meatloaf to the best catfish in the Lake Cumberland area, you got to try the Rex. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., closed on Sunday and Monday. They feature a full ice cream bar and Miss Brenda's homemade pies made fresh daily. They can accommodate large groups by reservation or can cater your business or lunch. And they will deliver to you. Rick Barker and the Rex Restaurant, where they will feed you good and treat you right. Stressed, anxious, depressed? At Interest Healthcare Counseling Services, get you started today. Interest offers you flexibility in providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at Entrust-healthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters.
Somerset to inbound the basketball. 6:24 to go. We're knotted up at 42 points apiece.
As I like to say, I thought it would be closer.
That's Stevens to inbound the ball and got it to just beat the 5-second count. Now they get it right back to him. Good job by Bartley. Thought about going baseline, cut off there defensively by Tanner Apsher. Now Aiden Apsher for Somerset has the ball, guarded by Hargis. It's been a pretty good battle tonight as well. Bartley back out top, fakes the handoff. Wide open for a three, but if he shot it, I think he'd hear about it from his coach.
Might be sitting beside his coach.
Lewis to Grundy, feeds it down to Bartley. Bartley power move and good defense, goes up and gets it. He was guarded by Measle and maybe got away with a little shoulder shove, but
hit him with the jab, baby.
No harm, no foul, and Bartley's got his second field goal. Top of the key, three ball, no good. That was Measle. Rebounded, Somerset, here they come. They lead by 2, 5:28 to go.
Thought about hitting Bartley deep there for just a second and thought better of it.
Yeah. There's a reason he's a defensive lineman. Football.
He does use his body well down low here.
He uses his body, just not a great pass catcher. He'd make a great tight end with the size he has, but I think he's pretty happy chasing down quarterbacks. And he usually does it in a bad mood. 44-42. Under 5 minutes to go. Stevens has it. He was looking to maybe hand it off, but this defense really getting pesky by Pulaski. Now Stevens goes, forces one up, no good. Rebound, Carson Fraley. Quickly ahead, Tanner Apsher rolls off the front of the rim, but they get it out to Nish Patel. Misses everything with the rebound as Bartley. And Lewis goes to drive up, but the ball's knocked out of bounds by Carson Fraley.
Carson Fraley signaling for the rest of his team to use their head here.
Yep, 4:27 to go. It's a good one. 44-42. Stevens inbounds the ball, catch and shoot. Lewis no good, but there's Bartley with another rebound. Bartley, strong move. Post up, got it. He's got 6.
If I'm Somerset, I may do that a lot going down the stretch here.
Why not? Make him foul him. He's not a great free throw shooter. Force him to make free throws. Carson Fraley out top, looking, now gets it over to Blake. Back to Carson. Man-to-man defense. Nope. Little zone, pull up. Blake Fraley, no good. Rebound by Grundy. He's had a handful of those. Rick Barker rebound. On the side, elbow extended. There's Bartley, comes out about 15 feet away from the basket. Not his range. Somerset pulls everybody up top. Try to clear the baseline. Stevens. He is guarded well. Spin move there. Apsher drives. No good. He's going to be fouled. I believe it's Blake Fraley. Nope. Cam Measle. Second foul on Measle. Second foul of the quarter. Just 3:15 to go in this one.
Got a Casey Aikman timeout here with Coach Fraley. Let's see, who else we got here, Bob? Wings and Rings. What's your next great play? Deciding to eat after the game? Don't just settle for any fast food. Get a win for your taste bud with Wings and Rings. They've got over 12 sauces of award-winning wings, from spicy to super spicy. Plus, they're a whole lot more than just wings. They've got loaded burgers, crispy onion rings, and mouth-watering mac and cheese that are guaranteed touchdown. Whether you're celebrating a big victory or just grabbing a bite with your team, make your next stop at Wings and Rings.
Maybe we can get the band together for lunch tomorrow.
I strongly predict that we will be there tomorrow.
All right.
About 11:45 to 12:45.
Mike Kerr, if you're listening, we hope you can make it. I've not got to see you in a while. I heard you were out and about the other day. 46-42. Free throw. Good. Oops. Put that in the wrong column. Why they give me erasers. Second one by Absher. He's been perfect from the line.
Perfect ain't bad.
6-point lead for the Jumpers. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Carson Fraley now. He'll dribble across the right side. Gets a bump from Grundy. Grundy's played some spectacular basketball tonight. A lot of good defense
Really
from
has
him.
played well. Yep.
Three ball, no good from Carson Fraley, top of the key. Rebound, Brock Stevens underneath, and then he's going to draw a foul from Blake Fraley. And third team foul with 2:48 to go here in the contest. Or dare I say, regulation. Full court pressure now. Maroons trying to create some offense by playing some stout defense. Dishaw Stevens sets up three. No good. Weak side rebound by Absher. He'll give it up to Lewis. Back to Brock Stevens. Being hand checked there by Absher. And that one's going to be back tipped by Pulaski County. Fantastic defense. We've talked about it all night. Absher there with a good back tip. Is going to stay Somerset basketball, but you got to like the D that the Maroons are playing.
Tough D on both sides of the ball tonight, really.
Really is.
It's tough to score.
Stevens takes the inbound in backcourt. He's guarded there by Blake Fraley, and that one's tipped away. But it'll stay with the Jumpers.
Very few uncontested shots tonight. And not just that, just it's hard to dribble the ball around the perimeter. Nothing's easy tonight.
Annoying defense. That's really pesky. I don't know how else to describe it. Grundy looking for somebody to get it in, and Coach Ryan Young says, I don't need a turnover here. He calls timeout.
I'll take me a Casey Aiken timeout. That's what he says. As the teams get ready to take the court, remember that a strong defense is a key to a big win. A car wreck can turn your world upside down. You need a strong defense in your corner, and that's exactly what you'll get with the team at the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley, PSC. When you're facing a personal injury, a car wreck, a truck accident, or criminal defense, they're ready to fight for you. There are trustworthy, aggressive, and knowledgeable legal advocates that are on your side. So if you or a loved one are ever in a legal fight, hit them with a jab. Call the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley, PSC, today at 678-7265. Or find them online at carwreckattorneykentucky.com. That's the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley, PSC.
I heard what you did there.
What'd I do there?
Hit him with the jab.
Hit him with the jab.
Jeremy A. Bartley.
That's
You
right.
got to love it. 2:19 to go, 48-42. Jumpers on top. This is for the regular season, 48th district championship, if you will, district title, if you will, but really all about the seeding for the district tournament. A couple of points behind in the RPI. Behind Pulaski County is Somerset, and a win here on the road would probably ensure their number one seed. Pulaski County, plenty of time. Another back tip and create the turn. No! Tanner Absher has been unbelievable on defense here, especially in this fourth quarter. Got another back tip and then selling out, and thought he was going to save it and get the turnover.
Just about did. Good hustle by the young man.
Aiden Absher in the front court, and we're going to get a little bump. That's an excuse me foul right there. Cam Measle, his third, team fourth. Grundy will inbound the ball. Nope. Check that. Aiden Absher will now in front of the jumper bench. 2:02 to go. Brock Stevens, he's trying to get free. Now they find a man underneath. That was Grundy, but he's defended well, has to kick it back. Another back tip by Absher. And And Absher, he was pointing like he thought it might have gone off Josh Lewis. Got to appreciate his salesman skills.
Hey, why not?
They need a turnover. They're working hard to get it. Somerset hadn't really got within 10 feet of the basket in the last 30 seconds or so. And they've tried.
Somerset in no rush here.
No. Brock Stevens back out to Absher. Grundy, high post. He pulls Fraley away from the basket. Nice job to stay in bounds there by Absher. Now Lewis, he tries to drive. We got a scrum on the floor. Bodies down. We got one Maroon hurt. Ball comes ahead. That's Tanner Absher, and we still have a Maroon down, and that's Cam Measle. He's up and trying, and now we're going to call a timeout. So timeout right now as they tend to Cam Measle.
This is a good time to thank Dr. Jason Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine. For all athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional, at Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, their goal is to get each patient back to their highest level of physical activity possible. They're proud sponsors of local athletics and serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Pulaski County region.
Somerset Briar Jumpers going with a quicker lineup. Now they bring in Maddox Cup for Bartley, and it pays off. They get the turnover. Checking in for Cam Measle, that was Easton Anderson. He's in the ball game now for the Maroons. Absher, double team ball taken away. Who comes up with it? Tanner Absher. Almost threw it away, but heads up by Carson Fraley. He drives off the glass, and they're going to call the foul on Cole Grundy with the glass and the basket. 48-44 your score, 1:03 to go.
Well, you can just feel Pulaski just not cranking up the defense a little here the last minute or so.
They've made it tough on this jumper squad. So Carson Fraley's going to go to the free throw line. He's got 15 points. Just 1-3 in the second half after 12 in the first two quarters. Left-hander missed that one. Way short. Rebound comes down to Maddox Cup. In backcourt, Absher draws a double team. Had a 2-on-1 wide open break to Brock Stevens, but they held on to it. Now down the lane, up. Cup, no good. I think it was Brock, got his own rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jumpers.
Well, I'll tell you what, Blake Fraley right now is all over the place.
He is. He's just got 2 points, couple of free throws, but he's been defensive mastermind tonight. It's going to be tough to pick our UCB defensive player of the game. Absher feeds it down low. Cup, he'll kick it back out top. Now the Jumpers play keep away. 35 seconds to go. They lead by 4. Whistle and a foul. And that's going to be the 15th foul. So going to the free throw line will be Brock Stevens. Brock Stevens, if he has a weak part of his game, it's at the free throw line, but he got that one. Just 32% on the season.
Looked pretty good
now,
on
he's
that
not
one.
been there a lot. And that one back in the iron. Battle for the rebound, and Cole Grundy gets called for the foul. And there's Blake Fraley again. You just talked about him being everywhere. Just the second team foul against Somerset in this quarter, so they're a long way from getting to go to the free throw line or the Jumpers. Roll the ball in. It's Hargis gives it back to Fraley, and now the Maroons in their offense. Anderson to Tanner Absher, somehow lost it, got it back off the glass, up and in. His first basket of the night. It's 49-46. 18.9 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor.
A big thank you to the Don Franklin family of dealerships, your official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go to Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships, where they treat you like family. And keeping your stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 27 years, Randall B. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall B. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall B. Turpin CPA scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road here in Somerset. And Bob, we are at 49-46. Somerset up, 18.9 to go on that Randall B. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Cheese is getting binding here at the big house.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how we finish here because it's
yeah.
Pulaski's either going to steal it or foul it. That's kind of the
Somerset's got to go the distance with it. They get the ball inbound to Absher. Looked like they fouled him, but they didn't get the call. Same thing with Grundy, and now we got a timeout by Ryan Young. That's a good play right there. He allowed about 6 seconds to click off the clock and then calls the timeout. We're going to say inbound at the end, so they got to go the full length, but I like that call.
Woo. Now they started at 19, so do they have 3 seconds to get it over the line?
I think it starts over. It's not like a shot clock. No, it starts over.
Okay. I'll trust you on that
one. And it's not like the NBA. If you call timeout backwards, you get to inbound it in your front court. I never have understood that rule.
I like the old days where they just jump up. You do a jump ball here on a tie up and all that. I like that. I kind of miss that.
I do too. All right. Let's reset it for you. 12.4 seconds. 49-46, Somerset on top of Pulaski County. 3-point advantage. No foul trouble whatsoever for Somerset. They've only committed 2 fouls in this fourth period. Pulaski County, they've got 5 fouls. Jumpers will shoot 2. So if they foul, they will go to the free throw line. Grundy looking to get it in. Good defense. He does find Josh Lewis, and he's immediately fouled by Tanner Absher. Josh Lewis, 74% free throw shooter. He'll go to the line 4-2 with 11.3 seconds to go. Trying to make it a 2-possession game. Got the first one. He's got 7 in this half, 11 in the ball game.
Big shot right there.
Right-hander eyes it, nice rotation, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 5.2 possession game. We're under 10 seconds. Carson Fraley pulls up 3, top of the circle, no good. Rebound. Absher, he'll dish it off to Lewis. Ball sails through the air. And the Somerset Briar Jumpers have come into the big house and returned the favor by defeating their crosstown rival, Pulaski County, on their home floor. It was Pulaski who got the win at the Briar Patch earlier. 51-46 is your final. Folks, that just tells you we're going to have one dandy of a 47th district tournament. We're going to step out, take a commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll wrap things up.
It's the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Bob, we are back, and you had enough time to break down some stats for us?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and give you some scoring totals. First of all, for Pulaski County, who goes down to defeat tonight on their home floor. Scoring tonight, Blake Fraley had 2 points, also 2 points for Tanner Absher. 6 points for Easton Anderson in double figures for the Maroons. Cam Measle with 11, Cade Hargis with 11, and the leading scorer in the ball game was Carson Fraley. He had 15 overall. For the Somerset Briar Jumpers, they go like this. He had 6 points for Jacob Bartley, 9 points for Brock Stevens, 11 points for Cole Grundy, 12 points for Josh Lewis, and 14 points for Aiden Absher. Whew, I'm exhausted. And we get to do a doubleheader tomorrow night.
At Southwestern, we got Wayne County there tomorrow night, boy-girl doubleheader.
That'll be 2 good ball games.
Be 2 very good ball games, and I think those have district implications as well.
I think you're right, my friend. So basketball season heating up here in the Pulaski County, Somerset area. Let's go ahead. We've got our United Cumberland Bank defenders of the game. Let's do those both for each team. And you really like, and I agree with you, Blake Fraley. He was all over the floor tonight defensively. Tanner Absher had some good defensive moments as well. And then even Cam Measle. But Blake Fraley, congratulations for Pulaski County, our UCB defender of the game. For Somerset, he ended up with 6 points on the night, but he had, I believe, 7 or 8 rebounds, and he made some fantastic defensive plays. We're going to give it to the big senior, Jacob Bartley. He's your UCB player, defender of the game. Yeah,
and made the Somerset players rush their shots a little down low tonight. You know, they
made Pulaski players rush.
Pulaski,
They never did really get comfortable early on.
Not at all.
The ball.
They weren't comfortable at all down there, and then a couple of big bodies down there, but mainly Bartley.
Yep, indeed. All right, now our Somerset Community College offensive players of the game for the victorious Somerset Briar Jumpers. We're going to give that to Cole Grundy. He had 11 points, didn't lead the team in scoring, but he had some big baskets down low. And I'll tell you what,
crucial times, too.
Yeah, and that big 3 he hit at the top of the circle was huge in the third quarter. So congratulations to Cole Grundy, our Somerset Community College offensive player of the game. For Pulaski County, again, you had 2 or 3 guys between Hargis, Measle, but I don't think you can ignore what Carson Fraley did tonight in a tough against a tough defense tonight.
Yeah, and Bob, if this is any preview whatsoever, what we've got to look forward to in district and region,
we're going to have fun.
We're going to have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, and get out to watch these kids. I tell you what, it's a lot of fun. And especially, we know both district tournaments are out of town this year, but that's okay. Liberty's not that far. You can go eat at the Bread of Life And then McCreary County, I heard they got a new steakhouse down there for the 48th district. So, but, you know, hopefully we'll be bringing you action. We don't know whether it'll be video or audio only.
I got a better idea. Go through Nancy, hit the Rick's restaurant on the way.
Sweetness.
There you go.
And you know what? It's always good to see Rick there when he's there, Rick Barker. But you know who the celebrity is? It's Rex himself.
That's right.
Rex, you know, he's Rex Barker is the king celebrity right there at the Rex restaurant. So go by, say hi to Rex, get a piece of pie, some good catfish, and you'll be glad you did. Kevin, I got nothing else.
Nothing else to add, Bobby.
All right, again, tune in tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, first game with the girls.
Yep.
That'll be Wayne County at Southwestern, followed by the boys version. Appreciate y'all tuning in. This has been Toyota of Somerset's high school basketball presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers. You've been watching our Buffalo Wings and Rings game of the hour because we're less than 24 away from coming back. He's Kevin Lloyd. I'm Bob Boone. Congratulations, Somerset Briar Jumpers getting the win. We'll see everybody tomorrow night.